it's me. It's Nicole with Equally Creative by Nicole. I almost said One Crafty Sister because I'm in the One Crafty Sister studio. Not sure if you can see me. I don't have my normal setup, so I'm just going to go live on my camera and share with you the Layered Landscapes kit. It was one of the ones I was going to share because I was going to be in my camper and I want to use these in the camper. So I'm going to go ahead and go live. So close your eyes. If you get motion sickness, I'm going to put this in a holder and hopefully, of course, it's going to be sideways. It won't go. Let's see. You can't turn your phone while recording. So, okay, so we're going to do it this way. And I was going to try to get this so that it doesn't show too much of this system. So again, I apologize. Okay. This is what we've got for today. So this is what the kit looks like. It's a nice big box. It's got 4 frames in here that are like shadow box frames. And everything is going to be in here. So we'll do one of these live today and I will finish them up. Just making sure everything is shown. Awesome. So if you are catching the replay, let me know. Tell me where you would put these in your space. Almost everything you need comes complete in here. I do need to grab some scissors so I can break these suckers out. I will not be able to catch any of your comments today, so I'll catch them after the live. So if you ask any questions, I'm not going to be able to know them today while I am in the middle of this. Okay, so there's not a glass in the front. I did not realize that part, so that's interesting. It's very similar to the craft one that I have in my house that shows the little Cricut cutter and the little scissors and whatnot. So I'm kind of excited to see what these look like. So we're going to do this together. I wanted to show you the full experience. So here are the instructions. Okay, so it tells me what to pull out for each scene. So that's what we'll have to figure out next. So we do have these dimensional pieces here. This is gonna give us the layers. So I do need one of these. I will need one of these pieces. Let's go back up here. Let's just do number 1. Okay. So, okay. And there's all of this. All right, so, it looks like they are even kind of stacked in order. You're really just assembling. So that's kind of cool. It's very similar to the one I did. So, oh, I like that. That's gonna go pretty quickly. Let's see. So now we'll get to the actual instructions part, which is on the back. So it shows you where to put those dimensional strips and everything is just going to line up. So let's see how well that goes. So we have our backdrop. So this piece is going to have like one right here. And then it looks like they've got these going across the bottom. And well, if you mess up, you can crisscross them, right? So it looks like they do need to go edge to edge or you will goof up like I did. So this one I'll make sure that I am edge to edge. And it does line up very well that way, but oops, whatever. We don't have to be a perfectionist in this arena. My wife is looking at me like I have lost my mind because I do have to be a perfectionist at almost everything. So sometimes you don't have to be. All right, so then you're just gonna line this up. Like that. You can see how that looks. Raised, a little bit of texture there. All right, so I'm going from the back forward. So here is the next one. And again, it shows a couple of layers going edge to edge. So we're gonna do that. I mean, it doesn't suck when it does work perfectly, right? I was so happy and thankful for Jennifer offering for me to come do this in here because we were not getting great signal out at my dad's. He does live in the country where it is fairly peaceful. But the downside is that you don't always have great Wi-Fi, and there's just a lot going on with a lot of people for me to try to push him out of his space to borrow his Wi-Fi. Let's see.
So thank you again to Jennifer.
Yes, thank you again, Jennifer, for offering up your space. Okay, again, I'm going from the back to the front. So this bottom layer is going to end up being pretty thick. And this one just takes one more here. All right. These are just so super simple. I might be able to get all 4 of them done in a pretty timely fashion today.
What is that one called?
This is the Layered Landscapes, I think.
Oh.
Yep, Layered Landscapes kit. And I mean, this is going to be perfect in the camper. These are very lightweight, so we'll be able to use the Command adhesive products to hang them. And we've got a couple empty spaces in the camper where we can put some decor. Barely, but still, there's a little bit. All right, so then this one goes at a diagonal here. Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. I mean, I didn't even have to like pop things out. I really thought there was going to be a little bit more involvement here, but I like how quick and easy this is to put together. All right, so that is literally the whole thing. It looks like I have a bad habit of just bending these suckers. I don't know if you all have a better way. I think you can pull them out with some pliers and whatnot, but I tend to just bend them and pull them out like that. So let's see, I think somewhere there's got to be a reason for the dots. Here we go. So guess this is gonna go in like this, and the dots go on the inside so your piece doesn't move. So let's put our dots on here first. I'll set that aside. So I really need to grab my take a pick tool, because that is the easiest way to pick the dots.
You didn't want to use your bead?
This one's a little bit more manageable in my fingers at the moment, so. All right, so we have just one dot on each side. So one. Oh. Okay, so let's pull those off. And then, well, that's weird because there's not going to be any adhesive touching that top one. All right, let's try it and see what happens. It's a favorite line in my family. All right, let me pull these back just a little bit more. Oh my goodness, okay. It almost feels like you should have the stickers on this so it sticks to this and pulls it to the back, but I guess we'll see in the end what that looks like. Okay. So, I mean, it looks great. It's got all this dimension. Let me see if you can see the dimension in here. And that just sticks. Okay. How fun is that? I'm gonna go ahead and do all 4 of them. I'm not gonna do a huge amount of talking, but if you do put some questions in there, I will have Lynn check every now and again. So I'm gonna start with the second one, which is this beautiful desert scape. So I'm gonna go and see if they are all just in order, because that is just super fabulous. And that is, they are. If you do something special with these, I want you to come back to my page and share, because I don't have those external creative juices that some of you ladies possess. So I would absolutely love to see how you take one of these kits and do something just spectacular with it. So again, come back, share on my page, send me a photo privately. I don't care how you do it. I just want to be able to see what other people make with these. If you don't do just the standard landscape picture. Here we go. I really think my camper is going to be the perfect place for these. I was so excited when I saw it, and I had no idea what kind of a kit it was, but I've always had good luck with the kits, so I figured it was a win-win, no real risk kind of purchase. We have not taken our camper to the desert yet, but it is definitely on our list, on our bucket list, to, well, mine anyway, to visit the Grand Canyon. That would be one of the areas I would like to visit, but I don't mind visiting every place. I keep seeing all of my retired friends on all of their travels and journeys, and it is so wonderful. And of course, I get a tiny bit envious. One day that will be me. Or I'm just gonna have to work something out and travel while I'm still working as much as possible. So, and maybe next time I travel, I won't schedule 12 days of Christmas lives. It's like, yeah, I can do it from the camper. Not really. So,
Jennifer says she usually bends the things with a tool of some type so she doesn't break a nail.
well, Jennifer, I have chopped off all of my nails because I did break one before we left. So I said, let's just get rid of all of them for the time being. But yes, the tool of choice at home is frequently just a butter knife. I would prefer to use a flathead screwdriver, but
Ooh, what's the
I'm not
other one?
always
That's not
patient.
looking at this for the first time. What's the other landscape?
Let's see, there's 4 different ones. So, here we go.
Well, will you save me one and I'll mess with it and see if I can make it over the top like you want?
Yeah, I'll just
Or is there
do,
another kit just for me? Thought so.
we can purchase a second kit. I thought that was Jennifer saying she wanted to make one over the top for us.
No. Me.
Well,
Maybe,
yes.
Jennifer, do you have one here?
I don't see any on her shelf at the moment. She might have one at home because it's a brand new kit. One of the newer kits that just came out. So I can definitely get another one in because I do have to make an order. If you are catching any of my lives and you are one of my customers or would like to be one of my customers, the email has not gone out yet. However, my Christmas coupon is 20% off your entire order. You just have to send me the list of what you would like. It'll even be shipped directly to you, but you'll receive 20% off of your order through December 31st. If you're on my email list, you will get that email very soon. If you're not on my email list, go find me on my page at Equally Creative Living or go to equallycreativebynicole.com and you can get on my mailing list there and that coupon will be sent directly to you. My email is ecbynicole@gmail.com if you would like to just send me an email with your order. Okay, I mean, look how fast this is. This is the second one.
It doesn't look like it's made quickly though. It looks very nice. Reminds me of the Ansel Adams photographs.
Yeah, it's a very sturdy cardstock base that has what appears to be like a watercolor picture on it. So it's really pretty. It's better than anything I think I could do by hand. Okay, let's see. These are not too hard to bend forward, so I don't even think you need a tool for this one. I'm gonna skip the little adhesive dots and just see what happens, since I don't need any extra adhesive on them. Okay. I see. So it does. So I'm wondering, because this one, oh, it kind of does the same thing, but not as much. Okay, so it does grip right here. So the answer to my question is yes, you do want the 4 glue dots, one on each side of that framing piece. It helps to keep everything stable when you have it in the frame. So this is a good test. And this is why people like me have to do things before really doing them, to make sure that I needed that extra step. Okay. Okay, well now I've gone and goofed because I totally did not even put the back in. There we go. So don't make the mistakes that Nicole has made here today. I have saved you from making these mistakes. Okay, so we have number 1 and number 2 finished. Your hero. You're welcome. I mean, that is my job as your demonstrator, to make all the mistakes to save you from having to make any. You just come right in and whip them out. Okay, so here's the third. Okay, now this one makes me want to go fishing. All right, let's see. I mean, the instructions are pretty simple. I don't know, how desperately you would need the instructions, but I guess it's better to have them than to not have them. But once you've done the first one, you can probably get the rest done pretty easily. If you're a demo and you catch this, is this a class you would divide and let everyone choose a landscape and create? Like, would people want just one? I'm one of those gotta have it all kind of people, so I am gonna put all 4 in the camper to show these different landscapes. But is this a craft activity that you would do with your friends and split it up? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask more people.
It would be like great for a group of like Girl Scouts.
That's true. Like some kind of children's group. Again, this is the, Layered Landscapes kit. Layered Landscapes. Haven't finished all my coffee yet, so I'm not really awake.
You're up. It's okay. We're also not feeling great.
Yeah, everybody's a little under the weather. So we're not hugging on Dad a whole lot. We're gonna go beat him in some phase 10 later. He's probably gonna whoop us all, but we gotta smack talk a little bit before we get playing. And then Kira was telling us yesterday on FaceTime that there's a new Uno out called Uno No Apologies or no, I don't even know.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, it's like cutthroat Uno where you can add draw 2 and draw 4 and there's a draw 10 and you can swap hands with other players. So I'm gonna go look for that because doesn't that sound like the perfect holiday activity with your family?
We might as well play Monopoly.
So we'll see how that goes. We gotta find it first.
I'm gonna call, I'm gonna put the kibosh on that right now.
No, I think it'll be fun.
Well, we already got phase 10 going on.
Well, we've got Christmas coming up too, so, and we love to have games in the camper. We love sequence. We'll do a puzzle here and there. What would you do if you were going out into the woods without great Wi-Fi? What is your favorite board game or activity? We would be outside if we were at a state park. We're gonna be outside on Wednesday. We're gonna go climb Devil's Millhopper, which apparently has less steps these days. I was hoping to get that burn of the workout.
I'm hoping that Michelle Carrero sees this video and she'll be able to get a peek at Devil's Millhopper. One of us will take some pictures for her.
Or maybe Michelle can come join us sometime and drag her camper and we'll all come to one of the state parks here and camp.
I would love to go back to Blue Springs. Does Blue Springs have the camping area too?
I have no
I'll
idea.
have to look it up because I know I think we came to Jenny Springs, but they used to allow pets.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever brought the pets to Jenny Springs.
Well, if we can't, we'll have to bring them.
Yeah.
And maybe it's for the springs. Maybe it's to keep animals out of the springs.
You mean non-wild animals?
Right. To preserve their habitat.
Maybe. All right, this is number 3, which makes me think of like Canada or Michigan area.
You're Michigan.
I'm Michigan. If you go by the way I say crayons. Crayons. I'm not a crayon person. And then in Louisiana, they just call them colors. Go get your box of colors.
Because crayon in French is pencil. Or crayon in English, French is pencil. Crayon.
Okay. So pretty. Okay, last one. We have some mountains. And then the spring, the white.
Don't drink it. If the mountains ain't blue,
The sky is blue.
lies.
All right, so this would be the last one. It's got some spring green happening in the front, so I'm envisioning a spring that is not just a spring, but mountain melting ice and snow. And I can tell you from experience that that is some of the coldest water you will ever put your body in. Even if you are sweating from hiking, and climbing, it's still pretty much ice water. And in my defense, I was only 18 when that happened, or 19, something along those lines. So, you know, I'll just claim naivety and youthfulness. Again, I have made all the mistakes. You don't have to make them.
If only our children believe that.
Well, I do have to say that when I was a teenager, I did explain to my dad that I would need to make some of my own mistakes, that he wasn't going to be able to save me from everything. I don't think he liked that answer. And as a parent, I understand a little bit more of why he may not have liked that answer. Okay. So if you're one who likes stamping in your projects, this would not necessarily be it unless you were going to add to it, because this is truly just a little home decor assembly type project. But I am so excited that I will be able to go back into the camper and just hang these suckers up, and it will not be on that never-ending to-do list that doesn't get finished, you know. We have some states that we need to fill in on our little states map, and, you know, I hid those little states suckers, stickers. They're hidden very, very well, just for the record. I don't know where they are, so it doesn't look like we've been very far in our camper, but we have a few states to add.
Texas is the big one.
Yes, because we have now Texas, and I think we need to put Alabama and Mississippi on as well.
I don't think does it count because you didn't go to Texas? Or because the camper was in Texas, it counts?
It counts. You went. It doesn't matter if everybody went. I don't get to go to all of them. Some of them are just hotel rooms for softball. Maybe when our daughter graduates, if she's not gonna just jump and go to UL, we will get to drag the camper and watch her hopefully play in other locations as well. All right. Oh my gosh, I just feel like this took no time at all to complete. We are finishing up the 4th landscape. And then I will share all 4 of them, and then I have to make the decision on how to put them up, in a 4 square or in a row or in a line. Questions, questions, decisions, decisions.
We would invite everybody to have an opinion, but there's no Wi-Fi out there.
Well, the Wi-Fi is not where we are connected for sure. I'm gonna drop this one in first. Apparently I wiggled these just a tiny little bit. You can see I didn't stack them exactly, so I might have to squish it. Nope, it made it. Perfect. All right, let's see. All 4 of them. That is what they look like. Can you see them all? Let's see. You can see all 4 of them at once. All right. We live and learn, obviously, right? Do the steps several times for the burn. Oh, yes, Jennifer, I will. Definitely do the steps multiple times. There's a tool bag under the sink. Ha! Well, I did it without tools, just my fingers. Awesome. All right, well, let's see if I can. Thank you for the likes. Get this off. And I will tell you thank you for catching me on live or replay, and I hope to see you again soon. Hi, Karen. I'm going to put together a couple of things. I might video to upload and schedule those to upload later. I'm going to try to knock a few things out before it gets too much later so we can go have dinner with my dad. We're making red beans and rice tonight. So
We brought the Cajun here.
we brought a little bit of the Cajun with us. So have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.